Good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. It's 12:12 a.m. We did just have the patch drop, and I can tell you, it's probably rainy and it's probably windy right now. I'm probably in my bed sleeping when you're going to be seeing this. Let's go ahead and talk about what came out this week and what you should be excited for. Now, the news of pretty much what came out this week is everything that we expected. We pretty much have the Magicite reward quest for another week, which is awesome. We did get the ephemeral event as well. And we also do have the JP reward quest, so make sure you're hitting up both of these. The ephemeral event is going to drop the new hand item that Raldor can equip. Also, don't forget that we also have the Mage Basher quest. We also have the Coral Sword and Platinum Mace event. So there's lots of things to farm. And I feel like this week is really like a catch-up week for a lot of people. I feel like we've had like no must farm since Prunus. So now it's kind of like, finish up your tower, finish up your farming for what you need, farm some books, farm some resonance. It feels kind of like that type of a patch. Now, there was nothing particularly interesting in the news. We will talk about what's in the shop and what's in the what's in the summons. The daily purchase bonus is going to be Raldor, and it's a little fucked up that all of the big Raldor shards are on day 5, 6, and 7. Like, okay, like, whatever. That's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is, right? Other than that, you do also have the Raldor challenge if you do manage to pull him and max him. We do have 6 more days of the Black Rose Helena challenge as well if you do manage to pull her and max her. In terms of missions, there were actually some missions added for the Raldor event. We go over here to events. You'll see pretty good stuff. It's mostly his awakening materials like you would expect. You do get, though, a Rainbow Vision Sphere. At the end of the EX, you get some Viz, you get some tokens, you get some more tokens, some more Viz. And then if you can do the Brutal, you are going to get a Rainbow Fragment as well. If you can do the Multi, you're going to get some more Viz on top of that. Now, let's talk about what's in the shop, because, of course, with the Ephemeral came a new shop. We do have 1 Rainbow Fragment of Thought, 1 Rainbow Vision Sphere. I'm a little disappointed that we're only getting 1 Azure Imbued Fragment of Thought and 1 Gold Imbued Fragment of Thought. Considering you need so many of them to max out MR units, I was hopeful that these were going to be more readily accessible, and I've actually been a little disappointed that we're getting so few right now. Other than that, nothing really special in here. Make sure you scroll down and you do get the Gill Snappers and the Growth Eggs daily. That is going to be important. Other than that, you have 12 more days to use your tower medals. You have another 13 days for it to burn with life. Make sure you're grabbing the Gill Snappers down here because it's going to be about 1.25 mil. You grab them every day. Honestly, that's like a free 12 million gil. So make sure you're grabbing those. We did get a February Summon Medal A. Again, nothing too remarkable here. We do have a few more days on the unit winter medals, but I don't think there's actually another way to obtain them. And we'll talk about that when we go to the shop. Probably my most disappointed aspect of this update was I was really hoping with the monthly update where you can get the new rainbow fragments from guild medals and friend medals, I was really hoping you would be able to buy MR fragments in here. I was hoping you could buy MR fragments and SR fragments. Even if it was just like 1 or 2, it would really be awesome. Same with the soul medals. I was expecting some updates to the soul medals. Again, this is like the 3rd month in a row now where the soul medals just haven't really been updated. And it really would have been nice to get, some of those rocks in here for us to purchase. Would have been nice to get some more MR shards. Like right now I'm just kind of sitting on all of these soul medals and I'm like, what am I going to do with all these, right? They did add a couple vision cards, so make sure you check that out if you're interested in like having the Tomberry in here or anything else that you might just need to max out. Otherwise, I would say continue to save them. You're going to be using these medals a lot when the 120 EXs come out, so don't get too bummed out there. In terms of the actual shop itself, we did get a new New Year's shop. Assuming it'll load here. I'm not sure if this has been here for a while, but we did get the Chapter 11 mission as well in there. You can see Elshra right here is featured currently. Go to the Winter 2021 campaign, you do get a free large NRG potion, which is super nice and handy. You do have the daily unit summoning pack, which is going to be an MR plus guaranteed unit summon. And you can, of course, buy a bunch of these. I am going to check in this video if El Shura is on this. If El Shura is on this MR summoning pack, 100% recommended. My feeling and gut instinct, though, is she's not, and it's not worth it. We do get another key quest, but again, it's locked behind paid Visior, so little bit of a bummer there. We do get a whole bunch of UR Vision cards, summon tickets, and UR unit tickets. Value-wise, if you're like a new player, these could potentially be worth it, but they're not a unit ticket of choice, right? So it's kind of like, is it worth it? Not really, I don't know. Select MR unit shards times 50. This is a little interesting. I can say I don't think I've ever seen these before, and I'm not sure how great these are. They could be potentially really good if you want to max out a limb. That would be one of the reasons I could see buying these, but for 1500 Visior, I'm not sure it's worth it. I think it's definitely potentially a deal, but I don't think it's worth spending your Visior on. Again, we got Ovalite packs, we got MR unit training packs. Again, you know, paying 1,000 Visior for Azure imbued fragments is not a deal, right? Like, they kind of, like, this is an illusion, right? So they make you think that this is worth it, right? That this is worth 1,000 Visior, but this is actually not worth 1,000 Visior. The value of Azure imbued fragments are supposed to be less than rainbow fragments, and you would never purchase rainbow fragments unless they were at a value of 250 Visior each. These are at a value of about 350 Visior each. So again, stay away from it. If you're going to buy fragments, it would actually probably be a better value for you to buy the Fireful Awakening pack and literally, you know, another way. Granted, the MR unit training pack is not paid Visior, so there is that to consider. Again, just really use your head when you're going through here because there's some traps, and I feel like it's worth doing a little bit of a larger video on, and I might do a video talking about value, what to purchase, what to be aware of, and things like that. Because I do think there are things like the Limit Burst Enhancement pack here, which actually could be really good value, particularly for a free-to-play player, because this is one of the best ways for you to get access to these types of King Burst pots. So if you're a free-to-play player, this could be an amazing way for you to max level your limit breaks. Other than that, there's nothing too exciting in the shop. And that's pretty much all the news that we have. I didn't pull on the banner, so we are not going to have a poll video for you guys later today. I did pull on my Dragon Quest Tactics banner, though, earlier in the week, so we will be uploading that for y'all. And we will also be streaming Dragon Quest Tactics today because they have a new banner coming out. So if you are around at 12 o'clock Pacific time tomorrow or 12:30, probably sometime between 12 and 1, I am planning on doing a stream of my polls. So hopefully you'll come by and say hi. Other than that, we are planning on streaming Final Fantasy XIV's expansion announcement on Friday. So make sure, is it Friday? It is Friday. So it'll be our normal stream time. So make sure you swing by if Final Fantasy XIV is your thing and come hang out. As always, guys, if you want to support me, make sure you use my affiliate link, dig.gs/coins, or you can always go to dig.gs/offer as well. And have a great rest of your day.